annual Project 2, Leave Them with a Smile. Marty wrote this speech just a couple of weeks ago after a funny family incident earlier this summer. Since this is a true story, and it is about his daughter Millie, who some of you already know, and since Millie does not know that Marty knows about this story, Marty has asked me that I must swear you all to secrecy. So raise your right hand and repeat after me. I. State your name.
State your name.
See, I knew you already. I knew that. So predictable. Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Never to repeat this story.
Never to repeat this story.
Or let Millie know.
Let Millie know.
That I have heard about it.
I've heard about it.
If I ever run into her.
If I ever run into her.
Or meet her.
Or meet her.
Amen.
Amen.
Please join me in welcoming Marty Mercer to the front of the room.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. It was just a few weeks ago, after the end of the first day of the National Speakers Association Convention, and I was beat. So as I lay down in that hotel room bed, and my head hit the pillow, in just minutes, I was off into sleepy land. And then ring, ring! That stupid phone. You see, I put my iPhone over here on the desk across the room because I use it to wake up with as my alarm clock. So I sort of stumbled over, picked it up. It's my wife, Karen. Marty, I gotta tell you something about Millie. See, I think something is going on at work. I think she's going to skip out on her last shift and go visit this boy, George. She took some clothes with her in the car, and she called me and gave me this story about she was going to go to the movies with Whitney. So I called Whitney's mom. Whitney is in L.A. visiting her sister. Now, I know there's nothing you can do about it, but I want you to think about the punishment. Oh, and have a nice day at the convention tomorrow. Great. While I'm going to be trying to learn how to be inspiring tomorrow, all I'll be thinking about is Millie conspiring. So I go back over to that bed, put that head down, and within seconds, back in sleepy land, ring, ring! Oh, jeez. Now who is it? Go back over, get the phone. Marty, it's Karen. I can't stand sitting here at home. So I got in the car and drove over to the Chick-fil-A parking lot. I'm going to see if her car's here. I'm going to follow her over to that boy's house and bust her. Now, my wife wasn't like little girls growing up. She didn't play with dolls. She wanted to be a private investigator. Her heroes were Mannix and Barnaby Jones. So this time I kept the phone in my hand. Walked back over, didn't even get to the bed. Ring, ring! Marty, I'm in the parking lot of Chick-fil-A. There's no car here. Wait a minute, I just got a text. It's Millie. She's at home. She wants to know where I am. Okay, I'll call you tomorrow. Call me tomorrow and I'll fill you in the details. So the next day I called Karen. Here's the story she told me. They went to church Sunday morning. Afterwards they went to breakfast. She said Millie had a few bites of food, cleared her throat and said, Mom, I've got to tell you something about last night. I was going to leave work early and go to this boy's house, George, but when I told all my friends what I was going to do, they said, don't do that, Millie. Just tell your mom she'll be okay with it. She'll let you go out with George. I even asked Hammy. Hammy's our oldest daughter, 24. And she said, tell Mom, she'll be cool about it. She'll like George. So I didn't want to lie. I'm not a liar. So I just came home instead. Well, Karen was really curious as to why Millie didn't think we would like George. She said, Millie, I'm so happy you didn't lie, but tell me something about George. Well, he has a part-time job, just like me. Check! He's on the football team, basketball team, and track team in North Atlanta High School. Check, check, check. And he first met me at the St. Pius homecoming dance when he went with another girl. And he said he saw me, he really liked me, he wanted to dance with me, but he didn't think it would be fair to the girl that invited him. Check. why is it that Karen and I were so sure Millie was going to break all the rules and break our trust? Was it maybe because we remembered what we did when we were 17? Why were we assuming Millie would make the same mistakes we did as teenagers? Did we not trust Millie? Did we not trust our own parenting that we had done with Millie? Now, you're right. She had made plans to break a lot of rules. But no harm, no foul. With input from her friends and her sister, and relying on that trust framework that we had raised her with, she made the right decision. She trusted in the way we raised her, and yet we didn't rely on the same trust in our parenting that we had spent so many years working with Millie. And I see you already shaking your head. I mean, what a terrific lesson from a 17-year-old kid. So after they finished eating breakfast, Millie said, "Mom, can I go to the movies tonight with George?" Karen said, "Sure." Well, on Monday, Karen realized that they didn't go out. They didn't go to the movies on Sunday night. She said, "Millie, why didn't you go to the movies last night with George?" "Oh, Mom, he doesn't have his driver's license yet. He can't drive." Check! Mr. Toastmaster.